Hey, what's up YouTube? It's abluegolfball today with another Pokemon TCG Online video, and today we're going to be showcasing Cryogonal, and we're going to take advantage of Cryo Freeze. Basically, what we want to do is lock up our opponent. It might not work very well with things like VS Seeker, VS Seeking for the Skyla and the discard, and then getting out a switch or something like that, or having a Skyla in the hand and just finding a switch. But anyways, what we're going to do is discard an energy, and basically the defending Pokemon can't attack, right? And it does 10 damage. What we're going to do is combine it with Hypnotoxic Laser and with Poison Barrier, and that way our opponent can't retreat. The problem with this, though, is even though we force our opponent not to be able to attack and they can't retreat, things like Switch and whatnot can definitely bug us. But with Deoxys here, we'll help the attack, boost it up to 50 if we have 4 of them in there. But yeah, that's going to be the line surrounding Cryogonal, trying to help Cryogonal here to become a good crystallizing Pokemon. Yeah. So we'll give that a shot. The Dazzle Machine is the aspect of choice, and we got 2 energy retrieval because we're always discarding energy to lock up our opponent. We got 1 escape rope, 4 lasers as mentioned earlier, 1 Professor's Letter, 1 random receiver, 1 star on megaphone, 1 switch, 2 Team Plasma Ball, 2 Ultra Balls, you get the Scrap and Geology, 2 VS Seekers, 1 Colress, 1 Getsus. The Getsus here can kind of help us out by, if our opponent has Switch in their hand, we can play the Getsus and get rid of that Switch into, their discard pile. Not discard, but back into the deck, right? So, pretty useful for Getsus. We got 2 Lysander, 1 Lysander Trump card in case if we like really need to shuffle our energies back into our deck because we always discard to lock up our opponent. We got 4 Ends, 4 Junipers, 1 Shadow Triad. That way we can get the Hypnotoxic Lasers back into our hand. Plus, using VS Seeker, we can always get more Hypnotoxic Lasers into our hand. So we got 1 Shauna and 1 Skyla, wrapping up our support line. Skyla is mainly just used to get Hypnotoxic Lasers, but otherwise we got 2 Floatstone, just kind of allow the Deoxys to retreat free, and also the Dragology. We got 3 Hard Charms, because Dragonal is a very weak Pokemon, and there's a lot of Pokemon out there that hit for 90, more than enough to knock out Cryogonal. So we play Hard Charm, that way we can kind of survive the turn and maybe just bring our HP down to 10 and still survive the turn. So we got 9 water energies to round out the deck. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this deck and see it in action. Okay, looks like we will be playing against Tectonics. Interesting. Flip heads, we want to go first. It's always advantageous to go first. We start off with the Cryogonal and the energy, so good start with us. Let's go ahead and just laser this guy. Hopefully he goes to sleep. He does not. That's okay. Let's just play this here. That way we can survive the hit. And yeah, let's go on further. Hopefully he doesn't have any crushing hammers. Even if he does, we will. Oh boy, that kind of just negates everything. We also see an Eviltal. So Seismitoad is quite the annoying Pokemon. Very troublesome to play against Seismitoad EX. We do see the Jirachi come down. I'm assuming for a Sycamore or Juniper, something rather. I'd be surprised if he went to play for the N, but that's alright. The Seismitoad here will be quite annoying. We can't play any of our Team Plasma Balls or anything like that to find out, seek out our Pokemon. So, here we go. But, we have a shot at locking the Seismitoad, so we can always do that. We see a full art Eviltal and a regular art Eviltal hit the bench. My opponent hits us for 30, and, Poison will chip away at our opponent here. So let's go ahead and just kind of Shauna. Can't play any of these. That's a major bummer. We do have a shot at playing the Getsus, though, in the next turn. So let's go ahead, Cryo Freeze, lock up our opponent. Can only do 10, but hey, my opponent can't attack, and we'll go with that. And it's a hefty retreat cost to retreat Seismitoad with 3 retreat. It's a big, fat, chubby Pokemon, so we'll see what my opponent does. We'll see if my opponent has the switch. If not, then hey, we survive a turn. We can play another Hypnotoxic Laser or something like that, or I don't know, maybe just play the Getsus and hope that he has some trainer cards, some supporter cards, item cards, or whatnot. We can just take a look at that. But otherwise, we are in top deck mode here. I will attach the energy, and I will do a Cryo Freeze. We do have an escape rope. Definitely don't want to play that. Boy, don't see anything here. That was a bit of a waste. But I'm just gonna attack. I'm actually not going to play the energy because I'm afraid of Crushing Hammer. If he did top deck a Crushing Hammer, and then we would lose out on this opportunity. You know, so right here we locked our opponent more or less. We really need to get. Well, we got a Deoxys. That's kind of nice. Man, no, can't get anything else in here. You know, let's see. We'll get the laser. Might get us something, but I don't know. Let's just go ahead and Cryo Freeze. So the next turn, if I don't top deck an energy, I'm definitely gonna play the Hypnotoxic Laser and try to put the Seismitoad to sleep. My opponent's probably thinking, "Wow, this is really annoying." My opponent is gonna pay the retreat cost right now, and that way I'll get the Yveltal to knock out the Cryogonal. And you know what? That's all right. Well, we survived the turn with the Hard Charm. I forgot about that, which is why exactly why we played the Hard Charm. So the Yveltal on the bench is getting charged up. I will play these before, you know, I can't play them more. But here we go. We will laser and just go. Ooh, finally we got the Skrelp here. I will play this. Might as well just play the Ultra Ball. I want to hang on to. Let's see here. Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if the Seismitoad is going to come out or not. But I will just kind of Cryo Freeze and lock up this Yveltal here. So the next turn, depending on what we have, I might just play the laser just for the sake of playing the laser. We do have a Shadow Triad in here, meaning we can via Secret back up and get more Hypnotoxic Lasers back into our hand if need be. What I really want to do is evolve the next turn. That way we can lock up the Yveltal. And so the Yveltal would just, you know, won't be able to treat unless my opponent had, you know, a switch or something like that. I think, you know, that'll be really good for my opponent. But we see a laser, and our Cryogonal will go down with the with the stadium here. So my opponent will be self-inflicting, you know, himself right here as well, which I'm okay with. We see the Muscle Band and a Hard Charm on this Yveltal, and the Full Art Yveltal. Muscle Band going down on the regular Yveltal. This Yveltal very likely will get knocked out. You know, we got Floatstone on the Deoxys. I might just play the Deoxys, you know, and just kind of let this guy just, you know, kind of pass out. All right, so we'll play the energy here. Yeah, it's a shame that we have to discard the Dowsing Machine, but you gotta do what guarantees you the best move, and the best move is to get your Galgi out here and kind of just force the Yveltal to not be able to attack. We're gonna go ahead and grab some more energies and yeah, probably just end the turn and hope my opponent flips tails. Okay, he flips heads. He still can't retreat. He will get knocked out this turn. He'll probably just hit us for a little bit. I want this to work in our favor, and whatever he sends out, we will bring the Cryogonal out and be able to just kind of go and Cryo Freeze our happy way. So I actually don't like our hand here too much. What I really want to do is, boy, I wish we had a chance to Hypnotoxic Laser or something. But once the Yveltal knockout, you know, regardless of what Pokemon my opponent sends out, I will send out the Cryogonal and just kind of start hammering away with Cryo Freeze and locking our opponent up. I do want to play the N to give us a shot at getting a Hypnotoxic Laser or you know, maybe a Via Seeker in the next turn. My opponent right now is having a hard time deciding, and Cammy is gonna lay the smackdown. All right, so here we got Yveltal with another energy. That is pretty bloody scary. So we get hit by 50, but you know the Yveltal gets knocked out. Don't mind that at all. We're gonna see probably this big Yveltal come in play, or not, because my opponent knows I'll probably just send out the Cryogonal and lock him up. Boy, do I wish I had a Hypnotoxic Laser right now. Okay, so there we go. We have the Yveltal. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and Via Seeker for the Shadow Triad, and the Shadow Triad for the laser, and the laser onto the Yveltal, and we're gonna retreat into the Cryogonal. Play the energy here, and Cryo Freeze, locking up the Yveltal. Alright, so the Yveltal can't retreat, can't attack, locked up. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. All I wish I had now is the Getsus to make sure my opponent doesn't have a switch, you know. Even if he switched, I'm not sure what he would switch into, because he would still need a retreat. I guess he could play an energy on the Jirachi. That's the lightest Pokemon he has in terms of retreat cost. So what he would need to do is play a switch and then switch into the Jirachi, play an energy on the Jirachi, retreat back into the Yveltal. And that would suck. It would knock out my Cryogonal. I wouldn't have anything to respond with. But, you know, we do see a Darkrai. So there you go. My opponent still can't retreat because of Poison Barrier. And yeah, we will just slowly chip away at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play that there. We will go for a big Colress. Whoa, more Deoxys coming into play. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to go with that. Hang on to the Hypnotoxic Laser. Cryo Freeze. We got a Team Plasma Ball to search out. If this one gets knocked out, we will promote the Deoxys with the Floatstone, find out the other Cryogonal, slap the energy on there, and just keep locking up this Yveltal until it knocks out. So, yeah, what we're going to do is probably just pass the turn, I guess. My opponent doesn't have anything on the bench. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm actually going to do Call Sign. Look at that, we actually used it. We don't even need the Team Plasma Ball at this point. So my opponent knocks out, and we look at it, we get another Cryogonal from the prizes. So here we go, my opponent is without energy on any of his bench Pokemon. Oh boy. So, and my opponent concedes, getting locked up with Cryogonal. That was a ton of fun. What do you guys think of this deck? Locking up our opponents. Oh man, that was fun. Cryogonal for the win. Look at that, 110 damage dealt, chipping away at our opponent just slowly. It's like small nibbles. MVP Cryogonal. That's impressive. Can't say that is impressive, right? You gotta, you know. So, what do you guys think of this deck? That was a ton of fun. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys have any other deck ideas, let me know. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.